Let me share the story of how I produced Sorry Beloved by Joey Luna with you. First, here's a demo I got.
How things switch up. Sorry, beloved, we lost touch.
In pre-production, me and Joey talked about what he wanted to do. We had been doing a lot of synth-heavy dark pop songs, and he wanted to do something alternative indie. So that meant acoustic guitars, electric guitars, bass guitar, and live drums. In retrospect, the whole song has a feeling of a constant build until the climax of the song, so I started with these acoustic guitars and this synth pad to set up the scene so Joey can start telling the story. In the choruses, I build on top of that by adding electric guitars with a grungy distorted sound which foreshadow what is about to happen. For the drums, I went for a swung tom-tom drum groove, which has a rolling driving feeling, has a lot of energy, and gives a sense of urgency. To me, the song has a dark blue color, which meant using synth pads as that background color on top of which I would paint the rest of the instruments instead of a blank canvas. Here's how they sound. Building on the grungy sound, the electric guitars in the final chorus are very distorted and give an explosive feeling to the climax of the song. The drums go from mainly playing the floor tom to writing the crash to add to the desperation of Sorry Beloved, we lost touch. A couple of things I want to note about the bass, which are really cool. One is that in the verses, I felt if the bass was playing swung, it was taking away from the storytelling, so I kept it straight. And in the choruses, I swung it as I felt it was adding more to the feeling. Also, I used the bass as the instrument to make fills from one section to another, so here's a moment of a bass fill going into the final chorus. Once we got to this point, it was time to work on the vocal arrangement and record the vocals. Here are some of them.
Sorry, beloved, we lost touch.
Once we were happy with everything, we sent it off to mixing and mastering, and here's what it ended up sounding like.
I'm falling out of love for your getting drunk.
If you'd like for us to transform your song like this, feel free to reach out and let's see how we can go about it.
Sorry, beloved, we lost touch.